Yeah, yeah. Check in, check in, check in. We are here. Chilling on this Thursday, man. Today I had an easy day. Uh Tomorrow not quite so. Tomorrow I got 20 stops for 720 cases or 730, something like that. So I gotta start early and I gotta keep moving. So I just hope that they load me early tomorrow so I can get going, you know. My goal is always to get 10 stops done by 10 o'clock in the morning. But tomorrow I want to try to aim to get 14 stops done by 10 a.m. The only way I'm gonna be able to get that done is with the help of the warehouse getting us out on time. If they can get us out on time, then I'll more than likely make that time with no problem. You know what I mean? As long as they get us, as long as they do their part, I'll do my part because I got a couple time windows. I got a couple stops that I want to get done before 1 a.m. But I still got to do those early stops. I still got to do them early. It was what popping, man. It was Dread. It's a Dread that worked with you the other day. Dread was like, man, Ilwise, you ever work at Ilwise? I was like, not since I've been with US Food. He like, that man be moving. I'm like, yeah. What's going on with you? Yeah, for real. It was that man. He was watching how you work, man. He dig how you work. You know who I'm talking about? Well, obviously you know because Dread, truck money out. What popping? Hey, truck money. Hey, one thing about them jujitsu class, right? A thing about them jujitsu class, they teach these kids how to fight big kids. They teach them how to fight little kids. You're not just gonna go up against people get your size that I'm noticing that I'm seeing. They don't just put them against people their size. You got to fight little kids. You got to fight big kids. You got to fight boys. You got to fight girls. Anybody that come at you, you got to take them on. But I guess I can't say fight because it's like self defense. I guess that's what they call it. I don't know. Damn, money out, money out. You might as well be one of our recruiters, man. We need more recruiters, bro. What we really need you on the team. That's what. Hey, we put you on the team, man. We gonna win the championship. We missing truck money out. We need some more speed in the backfield, man. You know what I mean? Cause need some more speed in the backfield, man. Good job today, boy. Good effort you put in. I like your effort today, but I can see that them cookies were kicking your ass though. You can't be eating cookies before you go to practice, all right? Nah, well, it's not my fault. I know I gave it to you, but you should have reminded me. You know what I mean? You heard me? Yeah, that shit was kicking your ass. I saw you trying to run, and I'm like, okay, it's them damn cookies, ain't it? Right? Well, good. Trying to run. No, you did run. I'm just saying, I can see the cookies kicking your ass. I seen it. Trust me, I saw it. Hmm? Hmm? What? You need? No, you gonna be fine. You got a cut. You know how much cuts I got when I was a little kid. Uh, I ain't even. I just saw this comment. I, I wish, bro. Maybe otherwise, not me. Huh? No, not you. Hey, what you looking like tomorrow, Wise? Tomorrow the second day I'm rolling out with 20 stops. You know what I mean? Bro, when I saw you Monday, your truck was loaded, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Your truck, bro, your truck was so loaded. They took off. All right, your truck was so loaded. Remember when we took off them pallets and me and Chris was like, yo, we like you took off them pallets, right? And me and Chris was like, how the hell you took off them pallets and it looked like you ain't took out nothing out your trailer, bro. That shit was crazy. I see the little girl, man, standing behind my car. I don't know what she doing. I'm not gonna reverse until she get in the car. I don't know what the hell she doing, but oh, you got 17 for 584. I know where I'm gonna start getting them at, man. I'm gonna start getting them on Saturdays. I'm gonna start telling them to like. I'm gonna start loading up my trailer on Saturdays, just like how I used to do it on in U.S. Food. I'm gonna ask. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna ask for Sunday, Monday off instead of getting a split day. which is it was Wednesday, but I had some Wednesday customer complaining about the service, so I kind of switched it. They asked me what's my slowest day. I told them Thursday, but I'm gonna see if I can switch my Thursday to Monday. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. I know damn well that ain't gonna work. Monday is one of our busy day. It ain't gonna work. So
I just noticed two things.
what?
You know your job, right?
Yeah, we should be picking up a little. I wouldn't necessarily call it busy. I would say picking up. Like I would say like preseason. Like, hey, we run like if you think about it, man, we like the football season, dog. We run neck and neck with the football season. Off season ain't nothing popping. Like, okay, in football they win the Super except for after they win the Super Bowl, that's when we're at the busiest. Like we're busy as hell. Like Super Bowl time, we are busy, right? Then football is over, stuff like that. We still busy for a while, and then boom, it's off season. Now the preseason in football is coming up, and once the preseason come up, we start to pick up a little bit. And then once football season starts and we get going in food service. And when football really get good, that's when we really get busy. So we really run neck and neck with football season, man. Oh, he said you was comparing you to somebody in Revere. Man, I told Dred straight up. I'm like, man, I saw Illwise moving, and I was like, I saw him offloading the truck, to put on another truck, and he was moving fast to do that. I can tell when the driver is fast, bro. Like I give you that, man. I give credit where credit is due. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with people. They scared to give people credit. I give credit where credit due, bro. I know you be doing your thing out there. I can tell when a driver be moving, man, just by the way how they move on their feet. You feel me? And then you can tell when a driver is slouchy just by the way they move on their feet, by the way they attack things. You know, what do you think? Better this or our house? These are some ugly ass townhouse, bro.
Well, how much do you have to pay for it?
Hmm? How much do they gotta pay? I don't know. I think they're selling these for like 320 or something, 320,000. So I guess with the rate these days, what? Call me on your phone. Caller. I guess with the interest rate these days, if you buy a house for 300,000, no, no, we like turning we run around in the neighborhood. We just riding around in the neighborhood. We not at Publix, no. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm about to tell y'all something, right? Oh my gosh. Y'all give me 1 second. Hey, Trump money out, man. I'm gonna answer that question too, even though you already know. I'm gonna answer that question, bro. I like Cheney. I like Cheney better. And all right, so I like Cheney way better. All right, so one of the main reasons, right? If we have a route at U.S. Food, right? We have a route. You might show up to work one day and you don't even get your route for no apparent. You might have a route, right? And you might show you. Let's just say your route is in Coral Springs, Florida, right? You might show up to work and they give you a route going to Miami, yo. No respect for the driver. No communication. Yo, money out. One of the things I like the most is like for instance, I just got my 20 stops for tomorrow. I got my route, right? So as soon as I saw my route, I ran to my phone and I rearranged my route the way I know it's gonna be smooth running, right? And I sent it back to the router and he's gonna reroute it that way. You know what I mean? We don't have those opportunity at US Food. I can't speak for Cisco. I never worked there. You know what I mean? Now, I know that when you start out as a new driver, now with US Food being one of the top paid for new drivers, and what's popping? And was it you that sent me one of your checks? It wasn't you, was it? No, 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 it wasn't you. Somebody was supposed to send me a check from Pepsi, but they didn't. I don't know if they sent it to the wrong email or whatever. You go knock on the door, buddy. All right, all right, go relax. Good work today. Oh yeah, Anthony Monroe. Yeah, man. I don't think he sent it. Yeah, he didn't sent it. I wanted to post that Pepsi check too. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show you example. I'm gonna show you example of that. I'm gonna text you example of that. I'm gonna text you example of that truck, man. How we're able to put the route where we want to put it. You feel me? Yeah, that's a summer thing. I'm gonna tell you why they're doing that, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason they doing that in Rivera because they got a lot of drivers, bro. In my opinion, they overhired. Overhiring in food service could be a good thing. Okay, it was a good thing, but they stopped letting drivers go with other drivers. I have no idea why. They don't really like sending drivers or other drivers no more. So they like a lot of drivers don't have no route, and they sit around, and if nobody call in, bro, they go home. So I don't know what's going on with that. You know, I don't. I just I seen a driver yesterday, right? He came in. It was today. Today, a matter of fact, it was today. He came in. He had on jeans. He had on his Cheney shirt, and he was quitting, bro. I saw him selling his hand trucks to somebody, and I was like, I asked somebody, I'm like, yo, why is he quitting? And he was like, yo, he ain't got no route, stuff like that. So I can understand. I can understand where he coming from. You feel me? Killer Rod was popping. So I think that's something that they can look back into. Is like they got to realize that drivers they just want to pay their bills, man. Drivers got bills. But another thing that you got to understand too, or everybody got to understand, is that okay? They're building a facility in Port St. Lucie, right? Then they're working on that facility in Florence, South Carolina. Then they're gonna start that facility out there in Pensacola, Florida. To see what's going on, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand drivers still like it should be like some type of minimum requirement for the week of what a driver gonna get paid. Just like you have some companies out there, right? They have a minimum like I forgot what company it is, but it's like some companies they got like a minimum of $1,200. If you don't make over $1,200, they'll give it to you. Isn't that McLean or something like that? So I think if more companies input those type of rules and stuff like that, at least a driver have a peace of mind to know like, okay, if it's slow, I'm gonna make at least such and such and such. And in my opinion, I think these food service companies, I think they make enough money where they can do stuff like that, man. So I think that's something like a lot of these companies got to look at. So I'm talking about or else they're gonna get in that cycle where every time it gets slow, drivers gonna fall off, and then when they get busy, it's gonna be a big scramble to hire drivers again. You know what I mean? And that cycle happens over and over and over and over again. However, I really think that the turnover rate at Cheney is pretty good though, in my opinion. What I see, you know what I mean? A lot of guys they're not leaving like that, especially the veteran guys they ain't going nowhere. Um, Pretty much the majority of guys that got a route is not going nowhere. I hope for guys that don't have a route, I hope they get a route soon, or I hope something manifests for them. You know what I mean? And those good guys that really don't have no route, I know they're gonna make money because they're gonna be covering all the guys that go on vacation and stuff like that, covered all the day off. So when you come into the game of food service, man, I know this sounds cliche, but sometimes you just gotta stay patient. You know what I mean? But if you can't stay patient, the bill's getting to you, then you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no minimum pay. There's no set in stone. There is there's no guarantee. So if a company is slow and they work you 3 days, there's no you only gonna get paid for those 3 days. There's no 40 hours guaranteed, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one thing that food service companies can work on. You know what I mean? And then drivers, we're gonna put this on you guys too. We're gonna hold drivers accountable. What I mean by that, let me explain. When it's busy, I talk about this over and over and over and over again. And I'm gonna do a better job talking about this when it gets busy again. I'm gonna help drivers out, especially the ones that just start. They're gonna think that this money is gonna be flowing all year long. You know what I mean? Food service, they got a slow season, right? But however, when it's busy, drivers is making money left and right, making money day and night. They make so much money, man. It's crazy. It looks out of sight. So one thing I want to tell you is pay some of your bills ahead of time. So when it gets slow, when it gets slow, you know you're ahead of the game, right? This is something that I'm good at. I've been doing this for a while now, so that's why you guys see me so relaxed when I post those 400Ks route, 500Ks route. I'm relaxed because I know that I'm not 100, but I'm fine. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, Sanjay. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I know Sanjay. He got that. Man, his route is like a bigger version of Coral Springs, like a bigger area of Coral Springs. But he might be a Port St. Lucie guy too. It was cause he actually live up here. You know what I mean? So, but it ain't no routes up here for him. So it's quite a few guys that live up here that ain't gonna have no route. So we just gotta wait that out and see what Port St. Lucie gonna have to offer in the future, man. You know what I mean? But right now it's not looking good for us. You know what I mean? I see DHL, they just dropped off a package at my house. I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't know they were still in business. Oh, GFS have a minimum pay too? Yeah, he one of the heavy hitters. Yeah, he one of the heavy hitters though. Yo, Truck Money, you work tonight? Well, never mind. Well, I can ask you if you work tonight. Nobody got to know what I'm talking about. You work tonight? That's a good move, man. That's a good move. One thing I tell all the anybody that want to be a manager or a supervisor in the future, I'm gonna give you guys one advice, right? Don't worry about what the driver's making. Are you serious? Dang, you ain't even take time out to get a little tour. Hey, what's the name? What's the name? He was mad about that jack, boy. Omar say that to U.S. food supervisor. Hey, them the main ones, bro. Them the main ones I'm talking about. This that comment is dedicated to U.S. food supervisors, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, U.S. food supervisors, they rather they rather mess up a route. They rather have bad customer service just to know that they're cutting the driver's pay. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Yeah, that's why I can't stand them hourly jobs, man. Got to sit around and milk the clock, stuff like that. About to go get my Netflix on. I'm about to tell y'all a good movie to watch on Netflix. I'm trying to remember the movie. Damn, I can't remember the movie. Oh, oh, shit. Omar, what? What you mean by that, man? I don't know. To me, commission is always better to me. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Today I had okay. I'm gonna give you an example. Today I only work 8 hours. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? Today I only work 8 hours, right? So let's just say I was getting paid hourly, right? And to make this sound nice, let's just say I was making $35 an hour at an hourly job, which I don't know any food service company that's paying that, right? So it's 8 times 35. Pull out my calculator real quick. 8 times 35. But I'm being honest, yo, you know what? I'm trying to give you guys an example, right? And my example is wrong because I'm gonna be like, okay, 8 times 35 is 280. But my ride paid about 280 today, or somewhere around there. So let's just say I had a route that paid more. But yeah, let me give you a real example because it's not a lot of company that's paying 35. Let's just put 30. So that would have been 240. So you would have had to work more hours to make that. For instance, like okay, like the US food drivers, right? The ones that get paid the minimum, $27 an hour or whatever, that can't hit component. If they put in 12 hours for the day at $27 an hour, that's only $324, right? So let's just say they were running a route like I'm running tomorrow, and it took them like 12 hours to do it. That's all they're gonna make it 324. When in actuality, that route pays way more than that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I take commission all day because it allows me to work as fast as I want to. Oh yeah, you're right about that one. But the way I look at the okay, so all right, so the way I approach that, right? Whenever I get a bad day, I still work fast as possible because I don't want a bad day to bring my hourly rate down. I don't play around with 400 cases, 500 cases, and 600 cases. I get off the truck quick. I'm gonna tell you why. Usually, a lot of guys when they see like 500 cases, it hits your mentality like, "Oh, this is an easy day," and you say you're gonna knock this out in about 7 to 8 hours, right? But you out there working like it's an easy day, and you end up working like 10, 11 hours because half the time guys are BSing because they think they just gonna knock it out quick. Now, the main reason I like to knock out those routes like quick is to keep my hourly rate high. I like to have my hourly rate high, as high as possible, because when I take a day off and stuff like that, when I go on vacation, stuff like that, I need my hourly rate to be high as possible. A lot of guys they look at it different. They want a balance. They want a decent rate, but they also want a lot of hours so they can get overtime. That's fine. They usually make more money because they get a lot more overtime. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got things to do, man. After work, I just want to get off the clock. You know what I mean? Want to get off that clock, bro. Yeah, I be trying to get off, man. You gotta do things, man. You gotta get out there and do things every now and then. Go get you some lunch. Live, man. Every now and then I grab me some lunch. Just, go walk in the mall or do something, man. Treat yourself. Buy yourself something. Majority of y'all work hard, and a lot of people that work hard, man, like their mentality is just to give, 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 and give, right? Because everybody always have their hands out. Got to treat yourself, guys. You know what I mean? Definitely got to treat yourself. But me, I'm about ready to go to sleep. I already ate today. I ate some leftovers. Had me some leftover barbecue. I'm about ready to go to sleep, man. Shout out to everybody that got to go to work tonight. Shout out to everybody that got to wake up early. We are here. You know what I mean? Well, y'all be easy out there, man. We probably go live again tomorrow. We definitely gonna be going live Sunday from the range. So yeah, keep it locked for that one. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all be easy though.